Man, oh man, the Yankees win the series 2-1 against the San Francisco Giants. Started by 5 innings of two-hit ball today by mastermind young Johnny Brito. Closed out by new acquisition Colton Brewer, who got the last, I think, 4 or 5 outs to seal the deal. Yankees win 5-0. Good, clean baseball again. And welcome everybody to the chat. Welcome to the post game. Hope you're all doing well. Shout out to everybody here as always. And we got A's in the house. We got Jimmy, Jonathan. What is good? Make sure you smash that like button if you guys and gals are still here as well. 4 Trains in the house. Mike Pellegrino. T Drake is in the house. A Rivera Peanut. Mel Legacy. What is good? Yeah, a little bit of a different lineup. And we'll talk about that too a little bit. Dev is here. Yankee boy, aka Joel, is in the house. Exactly, Brito gave us what we needed. A little bit of breath of fresh air for the starting rotation. Hopefully, he continued that. He was very efficient today, so and made me very happy to see. Hayden's in the house. Who else we got here? 161 River App is here. So what's up? Who else? Who else, baby? Jun Kang. What is good, Jun Kang? I'm doing pretty well, my consigliere Joel. Doing pretty well. Chris Steins. I'm doing better now that the Yankees have won. That's for sure. Jennifer Negron, how are you? Billy Branch is in the house as well. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to see a prospect step up. That was a 2-hour and 27-minute game. So talk about efficiency. I mean, love it. Love it. Love it. So, was it 227? Yeah, I think it was 227. Who else do we have here? Okay. Euro Yank is in the house. Al Morass is here. And again, we got off, Judge home run. Super line drive early in the game. And we'll box score this, all right? Let's box score this, baby. Judge, make it 1-0. And Stanton hit this ball to like Jupiter, Pluto, Mars, Uranus, Saturn, all these planets. I've never seen a ball actually hit into the upper deck of the new Yankee Stadium. Today was the first time I've ever seen it. It's 485 feet. It was an effing tomahawk. And that was really impressive. Davey Hamadani's in the house too. Yesterday's game, I think it was 2 hours and I have to go back and look, Billy. I have to go back and look. And then Kyle Gashoka got on the board, make it 4-0 in the fourth with a home run. The other two guys hit him in the third. Anthony Rizzo, an RBI sac fly, and Gleyber Torres, a fielder's choice as well. Make it 5-0, 6-0 in the seventh inning. Now, box scoring the Yankees pitching. Actually, Torres went 1 for 3. Judge was 1 for 4. Rizzo 1 for 4. Stanton 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Donaldson was 0 for 3. Oswaldo Cabrera batting livened up a little bit, 2 for 4 today. IKF, who played center today, 0 for 4. Kyle Gashoka 1 for with a home run, and Anthony Volpe was 0 for 3, but with a run scored. And what does this tell you about IKF playing over Hicks? I mean, it sounds like they find IKF right now more valuable than Hicks does, than they find Hicks. So that's telling. That's telling. So I was getting into discussion. Why don't they just release this? They're not going to release Hicks without any $30 million for the next 3 years. They're not going to do it. But again, it's. I mean, obviously it's a bad idea, but so is not playing him and not letting him build up any trade value either. So they're kind of stuck with Hicks. So, but I don't see them releasing him right now. It just doesn't make any sense. D-Rod's in the house. Carlos is in the house. NFE, baby. What is good? What is good? He is expendable, Jonathan. But again, they'd much rather trade the guy. Even if they ate 90% of the contract, they'll get something back for him. It just makes more sense than just eating the whole thing. But yeah, he doesn't really have a fit anymore. And IKF can do. He looks like he can play center field a little bit more credibly than Hicks can. And what happens, if they do get rid of Hicks, or what happens when Bader comes back? What are they gonna do at IKF? And that's the other trade, the other options as well. So I mean, there's moves that they can make that they most likely need to make, but they're in an untenable position right now as it pertains to Hicks, at least in my opinion. So Brito, 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, only 76 pitches. He was efficient. Johnny Cordero, 2/3, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. Ron Marinaccio, inning in a third, 3 strikeouts, and Colton Brewer, 2 innings pitched, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and 24 pitches. So they sealed the deal today, the starter and the bullpen, for a 5-0 win. So good right? A good win for the Yankees. It really gives them momentum heading into the series against the Phillies. So it's exactly what they need. The Rangers won 5-3. Good. Bader. I don't know if he's a horrible trade. They're getting what they need. With the exception of him being hurt right now. I wouldn't say that he carried the offense in the postseason. So, but I mean, it's too early to, at least in my opinion, it's too early to determine that. What's Montgomery going to do this year for the Cardinals is the question. And again, Montgomery's a free agent after the season. Maybe what if they try to bring him back? Is the other question. He's going to be one of the free agents after the season's over. And it's a pitching heavy free agent class. So, yeah, shout out to Higgy. Great backstopping, great game calling, and nice hit, nice home run, man. So it was really good to see. You know what I mean? They feel they won't give up on a flip over and out any old day of the week. Complaining some kicks in my mind, and apparently in my mind in the country. Yeah, I mean, it's just, our opinions are meaningless as it pertains to the Yankees. You know what I mean? So they make the calls here, not us. And it's important to, it's just, you might as well acknowledge that, right? So, but Bader, he is swinging the bat underwater right now. He's going to move to full-time swinging, and Rodon made a progress again. The next time he has a bullpen, he's apparently going to face the second half of whatever pitch count is for live hitters. So that's the next step for him. That's probably going to happen this week. Burns has 2 more years, Esai, until he's a free agent, not a free agent until 2025. So they would have to trade for Burns, but yeah, I think there's a good chance of them letting Severino walk. I agree. So, T. Drake, you hurt, bro? Football, sorry to hear it, man. Get better, man. Feel better, dude. Always take care of those injuries, man. Always take care of those injuries. Brito was smooth as butter, man. He really was, Italian Eddie. Like El Duque without I like that. It's a good analogy. Again, he was smooth as butter today. Good command of his pitches, and he's known to have. And I didn't know this. He has the best stuff in the Yankees farm system. So, yeah, Judge second home run in the series, Stanton too, both of them. So, Brito threw like one today. I wouldn't call him an ace yet, but I was happy to see it. I'm really happy to see it. So he did a good job today. I used to play street tackle football, D-Rod, and that sucked. But he was going to get hurt all the time. But it is what it is. Yeah, longest shot in stadium history. I've never seen anybody hit one into the upper deck in center field of the new Yankee Stadium. I've never seen it. Never. What a freaking shot. So, Joel's going, dude, get better, bro. Really, get better. Really. And I'm wishing you well, bro. Wishing you well. You got some more time before you do it, but you should be, you should be back better than ever once you get your rotator cuff fixed. So, but again, all the best on a speedy recovery, Joe. But we'll be seeing you a lot more before that, hopefully. So, that score within 6 showed a little concern, but save Marinasco. Yeah, Taz. Yeah, save. They got the shutout. That's for sure. They got the shutout. So, starting Burrito. Oh, I like it, Davey. I like it. It's a good nickname for Brito. Stanton has 2. Yeah, Stanton and Judge have 2. Yes, indeed. What's up, Michelle Morales? How are you? Just watched Chaparro throw his second ball, third into the ground this season. Doesn't look like a third baseman. First, he seems to be better suited for first base. That's for sure. That's why. If he comes up here, first base or DH is probably his more likely landing spot. But we'll see, right? Brito was able to do what he did against him. Yeah, he did it in Yankee Stadium, did it against, Giants, and it was a good sign today. You know what I mean, Billy? It was a good sign. So he's unflappable right now as far as we can see. So, yeah, he worked quickly. Exactly, Fortran. He worked quickly, worked efficiently, and that's what we like to see, man. We hope we get a little bit more sample of that. You know what I mean? So, what do we think about IKF and the outfield? Dude, he was capable out there today. Obviously they find him more valuable at this point than Hicks. So, he was fine. Texas Buckeyes in the house, my friend. How are you? Yeah, Oswaldo got 2 hits today. He had that catch that was, he was having trouble in the sun. He made a great catch on left field, so I like it. Yeah, people are working quickly. That's right, man, B-Rod. Rodon Michelle is projected to be here early to mid-May and recovered and up and running. So, because they're going to have to build up his pitch count because he never really got a chance to do that in spring training. So, all right, we got 27 likes. If anybody hasn't hit that like button, if you don't mind, just smash it. Hit that like button really quickly. It's greatly appreciated. We always try to get to 100 likes in these live streams, so if we can, but it's greatly appreciated. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be out for the season, but if he is, IKF will probably get a shot if he's not traded. Yeah. Yeah. Nestor Cortez is pitching the next game, Italian Eddie. First game against the Phillies. Game 4. Game 4. And then Domingo Herman, game 5, and then back to Garrett Cole for 6. Yes, network change. I don't know. What's up, Lorenzo? I'm not sure if Yes changes graphics or not. I haven't checked. I have to take a more in-depth look at that. Lorenzo, I don't know. Yeah, IKF was finding productive outs. I mean, they robbed him at that line drive. It could have been a base hit down the line for spaceman. I think he made a great catch, really great catch. So, Alvin Bragg is indicting Anthony Volpe for stealing too many bases. Oh man. Yeah, Timothy, we win. That's right, baby. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's a good time, D-Rod. I just hope they're not pissed off coming in after getting beat up by Texas Rangers and then take it out on us. I hope, but I think we'll be okay. The Jays being down is a good thing, 9-4, Joel. So Boston looks right now. They look pretty formidable right now. So I wouldn't sleep on Boston. Yeah. Hicks is right. He shouldn't be coming in at all. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, if we can't trade Hicks, just promote him to team mascot. Exactly, T-Rake. Exactly, dude. Hope he steals bases like he's dodging the pen. He does, man. He's at 3 now, 4 stolen bases, so. Volpe has a 3-game consecutive stolen base rate. That's nice to see, JB. Yeah, it's good. I mean, we got somebody who's being aggressive on a consistent basis. On the bases, we haven't had that in a while. We really haven't had that in a while. If he wins Rookie of the Year, the Yankees get an extra draft pick next year. If he wins Rookie of the Year and it's top 3 in MVP, they get 2 extra draft picks. So that's the other component of this as well. So my guess is he'll win the Rookie of the Year right now. So we'll see. So. It's a top 5 Rookie of the Year. No, I think I might be winning Rookie of the Year. I have to go back and look at that agreement, the new CBA agreement. So Texas is making noise early. I mean, they got a pretty good offense and pretty good looking pitching. So at some point, a lot of that investment was going to pay off, right? So Hicks hot dogs now on the bleacher. Johnny Brito and Johnny Lasagna. We need Candy Maldonado. Wow, Chili Davis taking us back, Peter. I love it. Playing about paying time. Well, exactly. You got to play it when you're in. You got to be productive when you're in there. You had years to do it. So other guys are going to take advantage of the opportunity. Once they get ahead of you, it's really hard for them to take that back. So you got to do better. You speak less, play better. 3 games, I feel like, for the Yankees they have been more patient at bat. This is true. Showing better plate discipline, showing more aggressive base run, and again, just putting the ball in play a little bit more. So, only one of Yankees 5. Yeah, man, Joel, I like it, man. I mean, I would love for him to get 40s or 50s still in the bags. It would be phenomenal as a rookie. It would be phenomenal. I like Volpe, Michelle. He's shown that he belongs. He finds different ways to help this team. So I like him. He's a mature kid too. He's just a good player. Deserves to be up here right now. I definitely agree. Should we get Juan Soto when he becomes my guess is they're going to look into signing him if he becomes a free agent. Padres are trying to extend him before he gets the free agency, just like they're doing the same thing to Josh Hader. They're trying to extend both of these guys before free agency. So if he gets the free agency, I'm guessing the Yankees will be in on him. That's my guess. So we'll see. Yeah. Texas getting a Grime isn't the story as much as them getting Valdi and Gray. Yeah, I mean, the problem with DeGrom is staying healthy, right, Billy? So, I mean, they're lucky they get 20 starts a year from him. You know, Volpe's been the Yankees for a week, and he already has his own custom Victor's bat. Oh, nice, Mark. How much is that bat? Super expensive. Who was complaining? Just joined in. Mondone Productions. How are you? Complaining about? We haven't had much complaining. Some folks are goofing at Hicks, but that's no surprise. Hicks has done it to himself. In all honesty, you know, um, the total aggressive. But yeah, me too, Sean. I like it too. Not afraid to steal bases. Not afraid to test these guys. I like it. One of the Angels playing. Yeah, Anthony Rendon. Man, we talked about it last night, Aiden. Yeah, Anthony Rendon, player fan was heckling him, and when they were going back to the dugout, he tried to slap the fan. He missed him, but tried to. Yeah, Volpe's very patient at the plate. A lot of these guys are echoing that same sentiment, which is good. I'm really happy to see these guys being more disciplined and patient at the plate. I think it's going to pay off the Yankees. Volpe, yeah, Soriano was he was a great Yankee. He really was. Even when they traded him to Texas, what else? He go to Cubs. He was still a great Yankee. Stealing bases, Ricky Henderson. The last consistent player stealing. Yeah, stealing on a high level was Ricky Henderson, Davey. Yeah. When Lofton was here, he wasn't here enough. If Volpe becomes like a 40 to 50 bad guy every year, we haven't had a guy like that since Ricky Henderson. So that's absolutely right, Davey. Absolutely. So, yeah, I would agree. Not the best at something, but great at everything, or good at everything. I would agree. Man, if the Yankees win the World Series, man, that would be awesome. It would be awesome. Yeah, it was just yeah. He missed a fan making him over 4 for tonight. Exactly, Joe. That's great, man. Oh damn. Hicks, Cabrera. Yeah, Cabrera's slowly getting hot. Yeah, I'm not worried about him. He's a good player. I'm really not worried about him. I hope not T Drake. Win early. I hope I hope they start strong and finish strong. But exactly. Hopefully we can break that cycle. Exactly. And almost won Oscars last year. Man, he got a little bit of the Will Smith syndrome, right? I don't know, Michelle. To me, it's a little too early to compare Volpe yet, but he's got Jeter qualities. He's got Dustin Pedroia qualities. I generally don't like comparing these guys to Hall of Famers that soon. It's too early to me. It's like I don't like comparing Dominguez to Mickey Mantle and Mike Trout. I think those comparisons are insane right now. But people do it. People do it. Can't blame him for being excited about the kid, though. Can't blame him. Just read the Oakland police. Did they really wink them? Open an investigation on the. Oh God. He didn't hit the guy. Is the thing. He didn't touch him, as far as we could say. No. Comprised playing. Yeah, so the NFP they're going to be playing with short and second when he's in AAA right now. So so he'll have some versatility. And again, he may supplant Volpe at second. Maybe they'll move Volpe back. At short, maybe they'll move Volpe second. We just don't know yet. But we have two of those guys who can play interchangeably like that. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Oh yeah, exactly, Billy. Play this one was huge for the '90s dynasty. Yes, working the count, drawing walks, getting clutch hits, just doing a lot of things, hitting runs. I think this team, we're going to see a little bit more of that from this team, which is great, which will be fantastic. No, free agent bats will be available. I don't know yet, Aiden. I'm going to do that later. A free agent, top 25 free agents, and so on. But it's going to be a pitching heavy free agents class. That I do know that, Aiden. I think I would agree with that, Texas. Oswaldo and left, and Hicks likely misses that catch. I wouldn't be. Yeah, I would not put it past him to drop that catch or miss it. Yeah, that was a well played catch there by Oswaldo Cabrera. He stuck. He stayed with it. That was an impressive catch. Soriano was solid with the Cubs. Yep. Yep, and the Texas Rangers. And he got traded for A-Rod. So if you look at his stats, he got over 400 career home runs. Like he's, I mean, borderline approaching Hall of Fame. You know, yeah, Brito looked great, FGR. He really did. He really did. Well, yeah, T-Trick, yeah. I mean, they both hustle, they both do their thing, but yeah, I just don't think it's, it's too early for that type of stuff. Cardinals. Let's pull John B. Let's pull up Brett Gardner's stats. I mean, don't he was one of the fastest, right? Um, Brett Gardner, one of the fastest players in all baseball, if not the fastest, for a period of time. Now his stats. Let's pull them up. What are the most stolen bases that Gardner has had? 49 in 2011. He's had 274 career stolen bases. So not too bad. Not too bad. So, with the 8 over 14 seasons, he averaged like 19 steals a year. So not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, he hustled just like Volpe did. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited. Yeah, I say exactly, Joe. I think it's too early for comparison. And D-Rod, I think I wouldn't worry about Cabrera too much right now. He's still getting into his groove. And yeah, he's had trouble. Like I said last year, he got exposed by good pitching. So he's going to have to figure that's one of his next parts of development, hitting that low inside, that nasty movement stuff, of staying off of it, right? So those both are going to be parts of his development as a player. So that's what I'll be looking for Oswaldo Cabrera the next bit of time. So Red Sox, Orioles, Blue Jays have had. Where did that go? Well, disaster starting. I mean, yes. I'm not going to underestimate these teams, Peter. This off season. I mean, this season as well either, because the Red Sox are showing a tendency to come back from games. They have a good offense. Toronto has a good offense. Baltimore's in its next stage of developing. So I think the AL East is going to be closer than a lot of folks think. So I wouldn't sleep on any of these teams. So he does look a little bit like Jeter, Texas. Yes, he does. Jeter should tell Volpe where he got those gift baskets. Yeah, maybe. Michelle Morales. Rodon, he got a strained his form. And so they shut him down, Michelle. He's working his way back now. Thankfully, really. Volpe batting ninth is a great idea. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like him and 1-2 or whatever in terms of lineup. But again, there's talk about Volpe potentially getting a chance to lead off. Hicks said he's open to it as well, so that might happen as well. And again, Volpe at leadoff and DJ at second, and not a bad idea either. Not a bad idea either. So I'm fine with either one. So yeah, Volpe, baby, got that connection with Jeter. Plate this has been huge. Pretorian Zimmer, yes, indeed, yes, sir. Do I see Volpe taking over? It's way too early for that when Judge retires. I have no idea what the man. If he keeps progressing, hopefully he's still here, right? That's too early for me to. But I wouldn't be opposed to it if he kept doing. That's for damn sure. JD will be done exactly as and IKF will be done as well. And it'll be a little bit different. It'll be a little bit different. So it's the Yankees have a lot of money coming off the payroll next year. Torres looked okay. Yes, he did, Texas. Yes, he did. What's good, Sunil? Yes, indeed. Sunil's in the house. Texas, thank you, sir. Always, really. Appreciate you, brother. Always appreciate you. Thank you for that, man. Cole is slotted for he is game 3 of the Phillies series, yes. Joel, yeah. It's going to be Nestor, then Herman, then Cole. So, and I would agree, Jamie, too, Torres' job is on the line. I would agree 100%. 100%. So, Yeah, I did see that, Davey. Chapman had 100, like 101, 103 or something like that for Kansas City. He looked nasty. He really did. He looked nasty. Yeah. They were like, man, we're gonna hit 2,000 feet of home runs today, right, Steven? 2,000 feet of home runs, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. Like Stanton's shot was a moon shot. Like, my heavens. A good home run by Ashoka and a good home run by Judge too. Stanton was the most impressive home run of the day. It was freaking ridiculous. You know. Um, yeah, Gardner did slow down for a bit. Yes, he did, Jonathan. He used base stealing as less of a piece of weaponry, which I don't necessarily agree with, but he still had wheels even at 38 years old. So he still had wheels. Hal Finney is captain of Bills, 222nd, Corona, second home run. Yeah, Winkman, man, it was good. Stanton hit his 380th. So it's good to see. Really, really good to see, Wink. All right, Sunil. AL East most. Yeah, I would watch out for NL East too. It's going to be a bloodbath this year, I think. But AL East is going to be, I think it's going to go right down to the wire for several teams. So Cardinals over Blue Jays 10-4. I like hearing that. Second or third time I know Volpe is bothering. Yeah. I mean, guys are going to be having to pitch him pretty gingerly, which I think is going to work in Volpe's favor at some point too. So I will take that. And by the way, let's get them likes up, gang. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. Man, I do too. I agree, TJ. If Cole has a great season and Rodon comes back healthy and strong and does his thing, I think we have the best 1-2 in baseball too. I really do. The shares last one. Barrios. Yeah, I mean, it's, the Blue Jays starters are a little suspect right now. And again, it's early in the season, so they still have Manoah, Kikuchi. Who else do they have? We got somebody. I'm drawing a blank. Not Ross Stripling. They have another pitcher. Who was with the Mets last year? I forgot who it was. I'll have to think. I gotta remember this now. Yeah, debut for a while. He was impressive. Yeah, and that's Billy Nestor's next. Nestor, then Domingo, then Cole. So Volpe's not slumping. No, it's only the second game of the season. That's we can't. That's really, really hard to proclaim right now. San Thomas, man, they were like, that thing is still in outer space right now, Sunil, right? It's like that was a shot, man. Good heavens. What was that? My God. Yep, happy early 50 to Sunil's going to be 50 in 2 days, man. So I wish Sunil a happy 50, man. Big milestone right there, buddy. I'm happy for you, and congratulations. Darren Judge. Yeah, man. Judge, Keith. Yeah, exactly. Yep, Sunil's about to join the very exclusive club. Very exclusive club. From down Hatch, Billy Gilroy. Yeah, man. Chris Bassett. That's it. Thank you, Isai. Yes. Joel, thank you, man, for the super sticker. I appreciate that too. You guys are the best, man. I appreciate you. 59 likes. All right. The likes are coming up. We got 41 to get 100. 41 likes to 100. So, moving the AAA. Who, Robert? Who are you referring to? Schmidt. Well, yeah, I mean, Schmidt's got to show much better command, right, Jamie? He's got to show much his next time out. Absolute, 100%. So, I think Davey will probably, if he does see time, Jonathan will probably be in the bullpen. And he's kind of worked his way. He's earned us, a chance again, and in the bullpen, not necessarily as a starter. So, I would be in the pen if I were him. What kind of effect do I think the 12-game divisional schedule to 19 would have an alien? I mean, I think it'll be a little bit more beneficial for teams like the Yankees and Blue Jays. They would have to face each other as much. So and they'll face other teams and blah blah blah. So I don't think it'll affect them as much. But at the end of the day, I think it's that the AL East. I think is going to go down to like 2 or 3 games as opposed to I think it was 7 last year. Decided the series and decided the league. The league. I think it's going to like 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 games this year. So it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. You know, T-Rod's in the house. All right, man. That is good. Yeah, checking a wall for that. Yeah, Sean. I'm telling you, man. He clobbered that freaking ball. My gosh. It's like baseballs are afraid. Remember like when little kids and we're trying out for Little League and we're afraid to hit the ground ball too. You're like, oh shit. Like afraid. That's what I feel like baseballs feel like when Stanton's up at bat. Baseballs are afraid of Stanton. So are infielders when he hits his ground balls because they're like 200 miles an hour. I think it reminds me of being a little leaguer. So, and he is so big and strong. It's ridiculous. Really. It's crazy. 65 likes. All right. 35 likes to get to 100. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's floating around too. There's a stream. More travel along. Does mean more travel. It's a good question, Texas. I've got to look that up now. That's a good question. I need to do more insight. It's a really good question. Texas, I'm going to do some homework and I'm going to let you know. Brito pitch. Yeah, 5 innings, 2 hits, man. He was fantastic, Wink, right? Fantastic. So, and again, the Yankees are doing what they need to win the first series, sets them up nicely, so get up to a decent start. And the Yankees have had trouble recently getting that stuff. Sometimes they'll be like 4 and 8, whatever it be 6 and 10, and then they'll go on a little bit of a rebound tour. So it's nice to see the Yankees win the first series of the year. I hope they win the second one too. So the Phillies will be a tougher test, I think, but you never really know. Every potential last play. Yeah, well, this is true, Wink. Exactly. They're getting. I think it's a schedule that's more favorable to the Yankees. So I will take that. Right. I'll definitely take that. But that's what we got, man. 5-0. Big win for the Yanks. So guys are healthy. It's looking pretty good. They're feeling good. Again, the other guys are getting healthier. And I think putting them against the Phillies now will be a hell of a lot of fun series. That's for sure. Body armor. Yeah, Sean. When Stanton's up to bat, yeah, I think wearing body armor would be a good idea. Yeah. Texas maybe the easier travel so you can go anywhere to say, yeah, well, this is true too, D-Rod. This is true. This is true. Yeah, man. But how excited are you folks? Oh, by the way, I think Spencer Jones got a promotion to high A. I think I was seeing that somewhere. So he's progressing through the system as well. Wondering if you can do an update of prospects. Like Miami just signed recently. He's just working and playing rookie ball and things like that. So looking for any kind of relevant things. But the Volpe spot in AAA has to be filled by somebody. So guys are going to be working their way through the system. And folks that we've already talked with that we think are highly touted as well. So I'm really wondering. But I'll look into Brandon Maia actually. Actually, let's pull it up here, David. Let's see if we can find anything here on my okay, here we go. No, just January intel. Yeah. Right here, just January intel on my A right now. Nothing new. So, but I mean, I expect him to work his way through rookie ball, just like Jason Dominguez did. Worked his way from the bottom, is working his way up. Maia will probably do the same thing, especially since he's rated as high or sometimes higher than Dominguez was. So I'll take that with a grain of salt, but that term tends to mean something. Spencer Jones can be in summer scene. Yeah, I would agree, Jonathan. I would agree. He's a good-looking player. And how it works sometimes, how Yankees always seem to get beat by last place teams. Maybe it's because, I don't know, Wink. It's even last place teams play them harder than they play other teams. So It's not always, I think, the Yankees' disadvantages. Sometimes I think it's other teams' advantage as well. But the fact that all these teams play the Yankees harder, just a testament to the Yankees. So that makes me happy to say. It really, really does. So long-term answers, king of rotation. I mean, maybe so, D-Rod. I mean, Clay Holmes is shown to be a little bit vulnerable, and that's just why. I mean, I think another trade for a good reliever would be a good idea. Somebody who can they can rely for the late innings, and even has a tendency for closing games. Something I hope they're looking at. I really do. Yeah, Sunil. Yeah, he's just not. His new style of play, I don't think is for Hicks. I just don't. Oh, unfortunately. Yeah. Doesn't protect against close pitches or continuous whiff. This is true too, Joel. This is true too. We got a lot of 50 crews in here. Happy 50 to everybody. You guys are and gals are an elite company. Motivated, bro. They might. You got that right. You got that right, Sunil. Playing last place teams may motivate. Yeah, I would agree. Do I want a king starting with starting? No. No, Rob, we're not starting. Touted international signing. They get him as a 16-year-old from Venezuela. Yeah, David. Mm-hmm. Florial, too, is a highly talented international. Yep. Yes, indeed. And then, let's see. Produce to be effective. You got that right, Tom. And Hicks, right? You gotta produce to be effective. You got that right. Florial's from Haiti, is he really? Okay. The Razors for yeah, man. This happens. Yanks won. And you could have these guys go 10-0, and they'll build a nice little cushion for themselves, right? So, would not be surprised. And the calls from the dish today. You get the calls at the dish. Yes, we did dish text bug. Yes, we did at the dish. Yes. There was much better umpiring behind the plate than yesterday. That's for darn sure. So, and I'll take that anytime it happens. That doesn't always happen. Yesterday was a tough one to watch. There were so many terribly called pitches, and balls were being called strikes were being called balls. And we were like, what the heck is going on here? Just didn't make any sense, but that's why they had it yesterday. I think it'll be 70 in October. 70. All right. Texas. All right. That's a big one, too. I love it. Hicks Ryan provides he's showing Hicks to be his chance to attack. Maybe, Sunil. Maybe, man. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Tomorrow, the Yankees actually play. Let me put this up here. So a lot of doesn't come out just yet. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. Yankees play the Phillies tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. Let's see. Taiwan Walker versus Nestor Cortez. That'll be a good matchup. Well, yeah, love it. 73 in December. All right, Joel. Fantastic. I love it. Maybe Angel Hernandez should be indicted with who for his atrocious effect on us. Quite possibly, Sunil. Quite possibly. Oh, man. Yeah, Tuesday's going to be crazy. Going to be crazy. Definitely. Yeah, I don't think Hicks is going to get many starts, and it's going to frustrate him to the point where he's going to have to be traded. And it is what it is, right? At this point, he doesn't have much of a leg to stand on right now, based on his performance. He doesn't. So, 5 points. He signed Hicks for long-term expensive. And when they signed Hicks, the contract was $10 million a year, so it was a steal when they signed him. It really, really was. Now it just looks like a total albatross, unfortunately. So, and that's a shame, absolute shame. But yeah, Davey. I mean, it's the evolution of the collapse of some players is kind of crazy. You know, have an In-N-Out burger in the summer. Baseball grand jury, man. I'm telling you, you're right. I mean, it's essentially they consider the union and the reps and owners to be the jury. I mean, they juried out Trevor Bauer and suspended him, so like they can jury out people too. It's usually my 50th again. It's just good news that day. So, but what are you gonna do? Nestor, I worry about that too, Jamie. About his whole like funky form and stuff like that. I hope he doesn't get any violations, and I hope if he does, I hope he rectifies it pretty quickly. I do. Angel Hernandez made me break my. I can see it making a lot of people break their TV. Yeah, Hernandez make me break. Joe West got even worse than Angel. Yeah, he was another one. Yeah, there was an article this morning that he was officially benching Hicks this season. He may not see the starting lineup. And no surprise, no surprise. So, how are they going to play him on a regular anyway? You know what I mean? And who are you going to sit? Get him out there. So, if Hicks was signed for 4 years, 70, he'd be gone. Why the fame? What's the difference? So why not the fame? I mean, I guess the tenure of the contract, right? And had they front loaded that 4x70, had it been 4x70, it would have probably been over already. But now it was pretty much $10 million a year for 7 straight years. So, and the Yankees tend to like to keep their guys, tend to not like to eat money. So, which way they would have to do? They would. Yeah, I mean, Timothy, I'm with you. When I go back to the minors, I'm more respectful than her. 100%, they're 100%. Peter, yeah, man, he was, and Volpe, the Volpino. The Volpino's in the house. Yeah. 7 years, $70 million deal. Yes. $10 million per for 7 years. Oh God, Keith. Yeah. That was a moonshot by Stanton. I've said this earlier. I've never seen anybody hit a home run into the upper deck in the new Yankee Stadium. I've never seen it happen. Stanton did that today. That was a ridiculous. So, yeah, clever, man. Yeah, Tom. Let's go, Brandon. Keep beating up the wannabe dictators. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, Tom. Yeah. 400 exactly, Texas. I mean, that was a absolute filthy moonshot. I mean, what a home run! My goodness. Like I stood there and I had to admire it because it's like, oof. Judge hit a laser beam line drive home run today too, Keith. Yeah, left field laser beam line drive. Yep. I mean, that shot of Stanton today was just abnormal, man. It was just ungodly, So they eat A-Rod money. Not much of it, Mike. Not much. But I get what you're saying too. They also had, they had the core four with them. They had a different team, so I think eating A-Rod was a little bit more tenable at that point. That's they didn't really eat Jacoby Ellsbury's. I mean, they got insurance to pay for all of his injuries, so but it's still affected towards overall payroll. Yankees didn't have to pay it; insurance paid it, but it still counted towards that payroll. So, which I don't necessarily like or understand, but it is what it is. Yeah, it was Stanton's second longest home run ever. I think it was at 500 feet for the other one. No, I do. Yeah. That's good, Stephen B. Yeah. So, yeah, speed's another powerful weapon the Yankees need to. Yeah, take advantage of these kids, Volpe, and then whoever else is on the base path. Oswaldo, Peraza when he comes up here. Like, I think it'd be a wise idea. I really do. Yeah, I thought you meant stand the piece on it. All right, so Judge's 495 shot. So that must be his longest. I know he said over 500 plus, but in the home run derbies, it was a little bit different. But I've seen him do that. Ridiculous too. And my PD thought team should be defending Stanton. Let's see, well, you can currently go 550 if everyone he stands in shot to 600. Yeah, man. I mean, he just exploded on that ball. It's just how else do you explain it, right? How do you explain it? I have no idea. Yeah, I'll wrap it up in a minute too, man. Italian Eddie, always a pleasure. Yeah, I don't know how many likes we have. I'm not sure. Hold on here. Likes. Let me see in here. Okay, can't find it now. It was Stanton's second longest home run ever. Yeah, Stephen B's in the house. Neil, hit that like gang if you don't mind. Yep. I don't know how many likes we have. All right, 76 likes. All right, we're 24 from 100. Okay. NJ Ambassador, thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated, man. Greatly. And it's, yes, David was Stantonian shot. That was a tomahawk missile. Like, it's my God. No. Blue Jays lost. Yes, indeed. Final. I love it. Yeah, I don't think the new base side is really affecting the game just yet. Right? It's gonna, I encourage guys to steal more, hit and run more. And again, it's a couple inches in both ways. So I'm at 18 by 18 now, so something like that. So it's a couple inches bigger, definitely a couple inches bigger. So his longest home was 504. Okay, 504. That's a good shot. I don't know many players hit the ball 504 feet. So that's like Mark McGuire-esque type of stuff. That's a hell of a shot, 504 feet, which baffles me as to how the longest shot in history was Mickey Mantle, and it was 625 feet. That is I don't even know. I can't even explain that 625 feet for Mickey Mantle. Out of the whole entire stadium in Bronx. So that's a tough one. But can't think it was encouraging. Yeah, I did. And just aggressive base hitting, hitting the ball, so that you're not having to worry about the shift as much. So I think it'll be manufacture more offense in a couple different ways. So I really do. But let me, Mickey, yes, Texas Bucket, he hit that shot, Mickey Mantle, 625 feet. That was the last recorded long shot like that. But I want to thank you all for coming on. Appreciate you. The Yankees win. They win the series. We'll take it. Play the Phillies tomorrow, 1:30. No, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So we'll be back here tomorrow with the lineup. We'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully celebrate. And if there's anybody here, take a look down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, but you're just a diehard Yankee fan, you want accurate content, I hope that you do that before you leave. And if anybody is in here that hasn't hit the like button, please do so as well. But that's what we got right now. All right. Let me just answer one more question. Do I think anyone will ever hit the facade of the new stadium like me? I don't know. Barry Bonds couldn't even do it. And he's known for having just the most ridiculous home runs. I have no idea how Mantle did that. But, it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. But have a great day, everybody. Happy Sunday, by the way. Have a great weekend. We got 79 likes, by the way, so hit them on the way out. Let's get to 100. I thank you. Peace and love to all of you. Thank you all for your support. And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.